Positive psychology, in definition by Dr. Martin Seligman and Mihail Csikszentmihalyi, defines authentic happiness as a combination of hedonic and eudaimonic. So hedonic happiness is basically having a high level of positive. So high level of positive emotions and low level of negative emotions. And eudaimonic, which is basically creation of purpose and meaning. Now, here's a little problem. First of all, for most of us, we don't know how do we measure this? How do we define this? Do we have a more what is the level of a higher positive emotions or lower negative emotions? What is the true definition of when do we know we found our purpose and meaning? As far as meaning and purpose, some of us have it pretty defined. Others don't have at all, and somewhere in the middle, we need some help. And with meaning and purpose, it's really not only, why am I here? What is the meaning of my life? It is a lot more than that. It is really defining a meaning and purpose of this moment, of today, of what am I doing, of my work, my family, and so on. But we're going to go into that much more details later on. But my point is, the first struggle with this is, for most people, is really figuring out how do I apply this definition in my own life. But let's assume, and we know that you will get all the tools to help you with your hedonic and eudaimonic happiness, to help you so you can help your clients. So now, let's say you have all the tools, you really know what to do, right? Does it mean that you truly now achieved your authentic happiness? Does it mean that you can just help your clients do this just so easily? I don't think so. And that is the problem sometimes I see with some folks teaching happiness. The problem is that we focus too much on happiness and we don't focus on other things. What are other things? Well, can you be sad, mad, angry, jealous, and yet achieve your authentic happiness? What if you struggle in life? Most of us, struggle truly help us define who we are. Struggle often help us to have a better and happier life later on. Certainly, when we go through struggle, we don't see that. But later on, we know that is what truly, defines us, things that happen in our life, everything, good, bad, and ugly. So, once you learn all the tools that will help you and that you can help your clients truly achieve that authentic happiness, then and only then is going to be your definition. We can certainly, and we are going to teach you all the research, all the, what academia say about it, all the applied tools from applied positive psychology. But to really get to that authentic happiness is going to be you who will define it. It's going to be you who will say what tools, what am I going to do, and what does truly authentic happiness means to you. You, at the end of the program, will have to come up with your own definition. And if you have a clients, when you work with your clients, you will have to give them the tools, but also have them define their own authentic happiness. Applying not only happiness tools, but helping clients who are, if you look at that happiness scale, some of them are here on -10, and we try to move them to 0, and then some of us are moving to +10. Well, you're going to have a spectrum of all these clients. There are some clients who still might be in a therapy, but they want you to help them as a coach. A lot of therapists will actually recommend a coach, will recommend a life coach to help address different areas because it's totally different. Therapy and coaching is totally different and better be, right? So once you have all the tools, you first will have to define your own authentic happiness, to be who you are and yet to be happier, and then help your clients do the same. So please join me in this journey to help ourselves and help our clients achieve authentic happiness.